First grade Module 1, Tools and Work. This is a module where your child will dive into a hands-on study of tools and work as they learn how tools help us do jobs, how habits of character also help us to get the job done. They'll explore real tools and tackle hands-on challenges with Unit 1 beginning with Tools and Work. Unit 2 takes us to exploring habits of characters, and Unit 3 is all about creating a magnificent thing. Guiding questions that will lead this journey is, why do we need tools? How do we effectively participate in classroom discussions? How do habits of character help us do work? And how can we create a magnificent thing? We begin Unit 1 with hands-on, high-energy tool challenges. In each challenge, students face a problem and work together to answer which tool is best for the job. They ask questions, discuss their ideas, and even get to try out real tools. So first up, why do we need tools? And how can we effectively participate in these classroom discussions? Through stories like Tools, students will practice sorting tools by their use and their type. They will also have an opportunity to learn how to use an index to find information. As they become researchers, they will start to explore and reflect on how tools help people in different communities. Through this beautifully illustrated text, they discover how tools are used across the world for different tasks, like farming, cooking, and even building. In Unit 2, students dive deeper into the idea of what it takes to do a job well, and it's not just about tools. Through daily close read-alouds of The Most Magnificent Thing by Ashley Spires, students follow a determined girl who works through trial and error to build something great. The Little Red Pen is another exciting story full of teamwork where students will focus on those 3 habits of character: initiative, collaboration, and perseverance. As they learn about these habits of characters, they will be able to explain how these help us to succeed. Finally, students will come together and analyze how these characters solve problems together, and it contributes to the same common goal. When your child practices these habits of character, they're not just becoming better students, they're becoming thoughtful teammates, problem solvers, and caring members of their community, which brings us to Unit 3. This is where creativity, teamwork, and character come together in a big way. In this unit, your child becomes a designer, builder, and problem solver. Their mission is to answer the big question: how do we create a magnificent thing? Using everything they've learned about tools and habits of character, students work in teams to create something magnificent, a real solution to a real classroom need. Students will also be able to brainstorm, plan, build, and revise their most magnificent thing. They will practice informational writing as they explain what their group built, what tools they used, and what habit of character was able to help them the most. Each unit will conclude with a check for understanding. Beginning in Unit 1, students will sort photographs of tools and be able to answer the question of what job does the tool help them to do. They will answer questions about characters, words, and actions in Unit 2, and also in Unit 3, they will conclude with describing a habit of character they use when creating their most magnificent thing. Your support at home will help to bring all of these pieces together. Try creating a tool time corner at home. Do family challenges together, such as building a tower with blocks or organizing a bookshelf. Invite your child to draw tools and label them with the jobs that each one helps to do, and make reading the #1 part of your daily activities. Check out Ready, Set, Built by Meg Fleming, Monkey with a Tool Belt, and The Noisy Problem by Chris Monroe. Whose Tools Are These by Sharon Cooper, When Sophie Gets Angry by Molly Bain, Tooling Around by Ellen Jackson, Building Our House by Jonathan Bean, Brick by Brick by Charles Smith, Peaceful Piggy Meditation by Carrie McLean. Old MacDonald Had a Woodshop by Lisa Schulman. And Sam and Dave Dig a Hole by Mac Barnett. By learning about tools and practicing habits of character, your child will become a stronger teammate, a confident problem solver, and a thoughtful citizen.